Your first name is Vuster.
No, B as in boy. Buster.
Yes,
Good Lord.
yes. V as in voice. U as in
No,
unicorn.
stop, stop.
S,
B as in Bubba.
yes.
B as in Bernard. B as in Brandon.
All right, all right,
Not V.
all right,
Heavens.
all right. It's B. B as in boy. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes. Buster. That's your first name, and your last name spelled
No, H
Hagman.
I. Stop.
Is that correct?
A no. H I. I. Ice cream. Igloo.
All right.
Ignorant.
All right. All right. Hagman. That's
Yes.
correct, right?
Yes.
All right. And now, please help me with your zip code.
It's 30374. For all the people that say, why are they always Indian? This dude is not Indian.
Okay. Thank you so much for the information. Please hold on the line. Let me go ahead and check this for you, okay?
All right. Hey, it's fine. This fella
All
is,
right.
I think, might be Chinese. I'm not sure. Not Nigerian. Nigerians don't talk over the phone. Thanks, also. Oh my heavens. What is taking so long?
Thank you for your patience. Are you still with me, sir?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah. Well, is there any possible if someone from your family might have made this purchase without your knowledge from your PayPal account?
No, I don't have any family what lives with me. So no.
Hmm. So you are positive about that, right?
Did I sound like I wasn't sure?
No, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, okay. No, yes, I'm positive.
Okay.
So you got any updates for me, or are you just gonna let me sit there and listen until you breathe?
Yes, I'm monitor. Please wait.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Well, I have checked everything in our system, and it shows that a purchase was made for a HP laptop for the amount of four $482.84. So basically, you are not aware about these charges, right? Am I correct?
That's correct. Just like I said
Well,
a couple times now.
okay. Now, as I have run a full security check on your PayPal account, I can see that this PayPal account has been tried to log in from multiple locations and from multiple devices across different states. That is from Ohio, Texas, California, Washington, and Florida.
Oh
So this seems
Lord.
quite suspicious. And also right now, as per your statements, I can only think of either your PayPal account was compromised.
Well, yeah, I don't know nothing about all that. It's just I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's the only place it should have been logged in from.
Hmm. See, which is why you are not able to see the transaction,
I guess.
and because you are only able to see what the hackers want to do on your account. And I'm really concerned about it, sir.
Yes. So what are we gonna
Well,
do? Are
moving
you gonna help
forward,
me
first things
or
first. Yes, I'm here to help you, sir, but
Okay, good.
I'm trying to let you know what is really going. Yes. Well, first thing first, this is a pre-authorized transaction, so we cannot stop these charges as of now, but we can verify you with the card information and the banking institution linked to this account. Like I said, there are multiple accounts linked to this PayPal account,
This might be
which
one
is
of
under
those
your name.
long ones.
All right.
Hopefully, he gets us to
And
somebody
even
that
though we
speaks
are
better
not
English.
authorized to
I'm thinking
do
he might
that,
be
as
Filipino.
it is very confidential, but we also need to make sure if you don't authorize this transaction, you should not be responsible for this. Okay.
All right. So, what do we need to do?
All right. So the first thing we need to do is I can see here on my system are the cards that is linked to this PayPal account. So now I want you to go ahead and cross check if you have any cards, which I'm going to verify to you. Okay.
All right.
The first card starts with a number five, and the second card starts with a number three, and there are two more cards which
Wait
starts
a
with number
second. What
six
kind of are
and
you
number
talking about?
four.
Wait a second. Are you talking about credit cards?
This might be your credit or
No, those aren't
your
mine. I don't
debit.
know. Them ain't mine. I don't have none that starts with a 5 or a 3, either one.
So,
5 is a
so
MasterCard,
you
and I
don't
ain't got.
hold any debit or
Why do
credit
you
card.
keep? Why do
Why?
you?
Because
Why do
here
I
I
have?
can see on my
I don't. They
system
don't.
that,
What? What? I'm
sir,
just
here
trying
in
to
my system
see
I
what
can see.
showing. What?
Yes, I'm
All
explaining.
I'm saying
I'll explain
is
to you, sir.
that
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Yes.
Yes,
All I can
go
see
ahead.
here in my
Tell
system is
me
that
whatever. Heavens.
there are some
Yes.
cards that is linked to this PayPal account.
Okay. Great.
Okay. So I just want to make sure that
There. Listen to
those
me.
cards
No.
belongs to
Wait a
you.
minute. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you something. No. The two that you mentioned, one that starts with a 5 and one that starts with a 3, I can tell you right now, ain't neither one of them mine because I don't have no cards that start with a 5 or a 3. So what are the other two? My goodness.
The other two are number six and number four.
Now there's one that's a 4, 4, 7. Is that it?
No, no, sir. We are not authorized to get all your
Okay.
information.
So
We have
is there anybody there
so I
that's
can provide you with only the
okay?
first number.
Listen. We need to find somebody there that knows what's going on because those aren't my cards.
So
So now what?
so you don't
Let's
hold
just
any cards.
I have a card, yes, but not the ones you mentioned. So what is the next step?
Okay, okay,
Good Lord.
okay. That sounds good, sir.
So what is the
All right.
next what is the next step?
Now here I can see some institution linked to this PayPal account as well, like I said earlier. So let me verify you with that information as well, okay?
Okay. Could you
And
hurry?
if you find any suspicious or familiar with any of the information, then please do let me know.
It's like I'm playing cards with my sister's kids. Son, come on. What are we waiting on? Let's go. Are you new at this? Is anybody that's not so new?
All right.
My heavens. I feel like
Yeah, sir.
I could have taught my
Here
wife's
are some
poodle this.
banks.
What?
Here are some bank names which I'm going to verify you. So if you find any similar with the information, then please do let me know, okay?
Okay.
These are the banks which has been linked to this PayPal account. The first one is United Community.
Nope, not mine. Next.
Second, next, Ameris Bank,
Nope, not mine. Next.
Atlantic Coast,
Not mine. No, not mine. Next. Let's go.
Unity National Bank,
Nope, not mine. Next.
well, Wells Wells Fargo,
No, not mine. Next.
Chess Bank,
Nope, not mine. Next.
South State Bank,
Nope, not mine. Next.
American Bank.
Oh, good Lord. No. Are all of these supposed to be attached to this account somehow?
See, these all banks are linked to this PayPal
No,
account.
no, they're not. They
So I just
shouldn't
want to make
be.
sure
So
that
we need
you
no.
are dealing with those
Wait. How
banks
about
or
it?
not.
I would. We need to cancel those because them ain't mine. I don't know whose those are, but they ain't mine, and we need to cancel them immediately.
Well, sir, that's it. Well, sir, that's look very, very, very bad, sir. That
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
very bad
I
news
agree.
for
That's
you.
very bad. So let's go. So what do we do next? How do we stop this?
Well, so basically, this financial information is used to make such kind of purchase, which is going through from your PayPal account, and which you are not aware about. And I can also assume
This
that
guy's
the financial
sweating
information
right
is
now.
also compromised.
Okay, so what do we need to
Okay.
do? Son, I'm going to ask you one more time.
Well, yes,
What?
yes.
Stop.
So now,
What? No, stop.
what I'm going to
What?
do,
No, stop. What do we need to do?
okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I will have to forward an email to the fraud department of your bank that you are banking with. Okay,
Okay.
notifying them the the issue that you have with the PayPal, stating them that there are some fraudulent charges has been made on your PayPal account, so that they can go ahead and cancel all the fraudulent
Okay,
charges
good. Yeah, let's do
because they
that.
are
I
the
can't
only
wait to
authorized
talk to
person.
somebody at my bank.
Yes,
Yes, please get me to somebody at my bank.
yes. So
How quickly can you do
now I'm
that?
going to forward an email to your bank.
Yes.
So for that, I will need the bank name which you are banking with,
Okay, great. How quickly can you do
so that I
that?
can forward. Mhm.
This guy's
So
going
could you
to
please
just
help me with the banking
fold like
name
a
that you are banking with?
cheap lawn chair. It's Regions, Regions. Do you need me to spell that again?
REG.
Regions. Spell it back to me.
All right. That's REGIONS. That's correct,
Yes,
right?
yes, Regions
Is that
Bank in
correct?
Atlanta. Yes, in Atlanta, Georgia.
All right. Well, now I'm forwarding an email to the Regions Bank regarding these issues, okay?
Great. Now, the good news is they're going
And
to
in the
transfer me to
meantime, I want
somebody
you to
else here in
grab
a
a pen
minute.
and a paper so that I can help you
Yes, I'm ready.
with
I
some of the
got it. I got
information,
it. I
okay?
got it. Let's go.
Yes.
Where? What? Hello? Come on. What am I supposed to be writing down?
Yeah. Please note down my name. It's Stephen Wilson.
Of course it is. Okay. Okay.
I'll spell it for you.
No, you don't
S
need to.
T
No,
E.
stop. You don't need to spell it. Stephen
All
Wilson is
right, all
easy.
right.
Jesus, Joseph,
Okay.
and Mary.
Now, note down my employee ID number.
Yes, go.
It's P as in Paul, PP 3898.
Got it. Now what?
All right. Now, note down my address. It's San Jose, California,
Yep. Got it.
211.
Yes.
PayPal Corporate Headquarters.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, I have forwarded an email to the fraud department
Okay.
of the region banks, and now I might have to connect you with one of the representatives from the fraud department of
Okay.
the region bank. So you
Okay,
can
good.
also have a word with them, and once you get connected to the banker, let them know your line was connected from the PayPal customer support, okay?
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right. And also let them, yes, and also let them know whatever the charges or whatever the transaction was made from PayPal was not by you,
Okay,
okay?
great.
Yes. And you don't have to worry. We have forwarded an email from our end as well. So just hold the line while I go ahead and connect your call. Just
Thank
make sure
you.
you don't get disconnected, okay?
Yeah, not a chance.
All right. Stay on the line.
Yes. I mean, it's rare that the scammers are just so gooberfied that I just cannot handle talking to him. This guy is just so new and so just derp. But I mean, in fairness to him, he speaks way more English than I do, whatever his native language is. Good Lord. Yeah. So we are right now, we're 19 minutes into this call, a little over 19 minutes. Now, what he's going to do is transfer me to someone at my bank, which is not my bank. I've never banked with this bank. So we're just going to do I think the address is real? I'm going to go no. No, it's not real. Now, the next person I talk to is going to be with my bank, and I'm going to give him this story about, oh, this guy transferred me and blah, blah, blah. He's telling me all these different banks and blah, blah, blah. Okay. That guy will eventually say he's going to escalate it to the Federal Trade Commission or the FBI or something like that because it's identity theft. Okay. So that's how this is going to go. Just sit tight. We may end up going on a little road trip here in a minute, so stay with me. Who is new? Is anybody new right now? Anybody that's never been on either platform before? If you haven't yet, go follow the YouTube channel just in case something happens to the TikTok. The YouTube will be available, and it seems to be working fine now. Click the follow button if you haven't yet. Hurry, time is running out. They're trying to do the thing where they just hold the phone close to, they've dialed Regions Bank so that I hear all the prompts, but they're even failing at that. I'm supposed to be hearing all of those options and stuff. Hello? What in the Sam Hill? These guys are a special brand of dumb.
Thank you for reaching Regions Bank. My name is Blake Johnson. How may I help you?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was? Greg Johnson?
Yep, it's Blake Johnson.
Oh, Blake Johnson.
Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Johnson.
Yeah, Blake.
Yep.
I was just on the phone with some other fella with the PayPal, and I got some email saying I've been charged or something, and some ridiculous amount.
Mm-hmm.
And this fella told me that there's all these different banks that's hooked up to my PayPal, and that my information has been compromised. And
Okay, so you're trying to tell me you received an email, okay, and through your email, who spoke to you?
what do you mean? Who spoke to me on the phone? I don't know. Some real confused, nervous type fella. Said his name was Stephen Wilson, I believe.
Okay, and from which organization have you been connected with us? Because I see we've not been connected through your registered phone number.
Yeah, it is my registered phone number, and it's through the PayPal people. That's what they told me.
Okay. So you've been connected to us through PayPal. That's what you're
Yes,
saying, right?
yes.
Okay. First, okay, sure. Thank you so much. And the query that you're facing, can you tell me? How could I help you?
Well, did you hear all of the stuff that I just told you?
Yes, you told me you
Do
received
you
an
have
email
specific
from
questions about
PayPal.
that?
Yes, I have specific questions
Okay,
regarding
good.
the email that you've received.
Yes. What are they?
So can you explain to me the email
Okay,
that you have
stop.
received,
Stop.
please?
Let me okay, good Lord. I don't it's like bring your special needs kid to work today. I got an email from the PayPal. It says that I've been charged $482.84 today for some computer that I did not
All right.
buy. Stop. Don't interrupt me. You're going to
Uh-huh.
irritate me. Now, it said for me to call the number that was in that email if I had any questions. So I called the number, and this little nervous, shaky
Uh-huh.
fella got on the phone. His name was Stephen Wilson. He got on the phone and he started naming off all these different banks that are attached to my account, and that these people from all over the place trying to log into my account.
I
And
totally agree. I
and
don't
that's
disagree with you on that.
okay. Well, I don't know why you would, because it's a fact. So what my question is, he said I needed to talk to you about it. So I need you to tell me what I need to do to get all these people that's logged into my account. I need them to get out of my account,
Sure, sure. That
and I need to get all these
sure.
accounts that's attached to my PayPal. I need them all gone. Can you help me with that?
Sure, I would help you do that. First of all, can you just verify with me your first and last name?
Yes. Okay. Do you need to grab you a pencil and write this down so I don't have to repeat it 17 times like I did for that other fella?
No, you would not need to do
Okay.
that.
B as in boy, U as in umbrella,
Mm-hmm.
S as in Sam, T as in Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
E as in Echo, R as in Robert. That's my first name, Buster.
I have that there.
Okay. Last
Mm-hmm.
name is H as in Henry, I as in ice cream, G as in Gregory, H as in Harry, M as in Mary, A as in Apple, and N as in Nancy. Hyman.
I have that there. Thank you so much. Buster Hyman,
Yes.
lovely. And your date of birth would be?
12/1/52. Social
I have
security
that.
number
Thank you so much for your confirmation.
or last four of my social.
And can you just verify with me your social so that I can pull up your account here?
Well, the last four is 3778. TikTok just
I
got
have that
getting banned again.
3778, right?
Yes.
Okay, and is this your? I see that this is not your registered number with us, sir.
Okay.
The phone number
It
is
is
different,
no, it
right?
is absolutely my registered number. I don't know what's going on. That other fellow said that too.
Okay, and all right, and do you have an alternate number apart from this number?
No, I don't have any alternate numbers. This is the only number I got.
Okay, okay. So let me just pull up your information and exactly tell you what has been going on. Okay? Can you spare me a moment while I pull that information up?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm doing the appeal form right now, so just bear with me.
I'm so sorry for the dead air. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm here.
Well, I've just pulled up your account out here, and yes, I do see there is a transaction which is here, which is for the amount of 482.84, which is
Yes.
actually a pending transaction I see right now. Now, did you approve of this transfer?
No. I don't even know
You
what
did
this
not approve
is.
of this
No, I don't know
transfer,
what
right?
it is.
It's an amount of 482.84 cents, which is made to PayPal. It was a transfer done through PayPal, which is done to a country in China.
Wait, in China?
Yes,
Well, that ain't me, obviously. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
I understand that, but this is what the transaction shows. But what would you like to do out here, sir? Would you like it to be cancelled? You want me to get this cancelled? I believe, right? Because you're saying you did not do that.
Yes.
Okay, can you spare me a moment while I just go ahead and help you get that done?
Yes,
This may take a
please.
little time.
Yeah,
Just
it's
hold
fine.
on.
Take your
Sure.
time.
Hold on, please.
Oh my
Sure, sure.
heavens. Okay. So that's done. I'm glad I'm muted. Turn my thing down here and go to the live. I'm so over this. The damn AI gets it wrong. They hear any numbers and they start geeking out. So what I'm doing right now, I mean, the good news is those of you that have just joined over from TikTok, do me a favor, click on the subscription button. You're going to want it eventually. I've got to now let the agency know what's happened again. These AI. I'm telling the agency right now
Sorry for
too.
keeping you online.
No problem.
Are you there, Mrs. Hani?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I was just checking on that transaction here, okay, and it shows here this transaction currently could not be cancelled as it's a pre-approved transfer, which has been approved from your side. Do you recollect approving this transfer about 24 hours ago?
No, I didn't do it. Oh my heavens! How many times do I have to tell you people I didn't do it? I don't know anything about this
I
charge. I just want it
I un-
canceled. Can you make that happen or no?
I do agree. Sure, we would
Okay,
make that
good.
happen, sir, but this is an unauthorized transaction which you have not approved, right? You're saying, but we
Correct.
see it was approved from your side.
No, it
Yes,
wasn't.
but what we see on our system that it was approved from your end because for a transaction to get completed, you will be receiving either a call or a message from your bank, right? So
Mm-hmm.
when you receive that particular message, it's you that goes ahead and completes a transaction or cancels a transaction. So from our side, what we see, it was approved, okay? But still, you not need to worry. We will help you get that still canceled. There's a little more that we need to go ahead with and verify in order to get that done, okay?
Okay, fine.
Wonderful. And I will suggest you not to worry, okay?
Oh, I'm not worried. I just need something done on it. Everybody keeps talking about all this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
ain't nobody
right,
actually getting nothing done.
okay. When was the last time, sir? Can you tell me when was the last time you actually went and checked into your bank account?
Well, early this morning, and I didn't say no problems with it. I didn't say
Oh,
no
this
charge.
Okay, the reason you won't see a charge appearing there, as I told you, it is a pending transaction, right? So it will not appear on your current statement until and unless it be approved, right? So that's why we had put this transaction on hold, because it's an unauthorized transaction.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Right.
what are
So
we
right now,
going to
what I
do
want you to
about
do is
it? Yes, there we go. Now we're getting
we
somewhere.
will be verifying. I understand. We will be verifying a few information of yours, and we will help you go ahead and get that done. So as of now, first, what I would like you to do is I would like you to pull up the information on your bank, log that in, and check that once.
Okay.
Just check your last transaction and verify with me the last transaction you have.
Well, the last transaction is the liquor store on Friday.
The liquor store on Friday, and that
Yes.
was for an amount of.
Yes.
And what was the amount of your last transaction in the liquor store?
$65.91.
Okay, let me just check that out so I will, be able to pull that information. If this is the right transaction, we see there as the last transaction on your account. Okay, we will check
Okay.
that out.
That's fine.
And moreover, yep, yep. Now, if you look perfectly at your particular account, is it a check-ins account that you're using or a savings?
Well, it's a checking account.
I do understand that, but you have to verify as it's the criteria we need to pass here. Okay,
Okay.
I have that down. And apart from your checkings, if you see, do you also have a savings account linked on there?
Do I have a what? Yes, I have a savings account.
Okay, and any investment account on it?
No, not
Maybe
there.
a money
N-
market account or a mortgage account?
no, not there. I have it
Not it.
somewhere else.
Not it. Sure, sure. I do agree with you. And on your check-in, if you look, what is the last available balance you remember?
Last available balance I remember. Lord, I don't know. Probably.
Do
Well,
one thing.
hold
Do
on.
one thing
Let me
while I'm
just
on the
look at
line.
it. Let me just look
Just
at it real quick.
sure,
Uh,
sure,
do
sure.
you need the exact amount? You got a pencil? You want to write this down?
Exactly. That would be great. That wouldn't be a problem.
Okay. The checking account has $2,941.17. The savings has 471,852.03.
It's 471,000.
Yes, $852.03.
852.3 cents, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just pull up your information out here and I'll help you get this sorted out because this is a fraudulent activity, all right?
Uh-huh.
Because this is
Yes.
a fraud that has been taken care of with you. It's not your fault. We do understand. We're getting a lot of complaints from a lot of our customers regarding this going on. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, can you just confirm with me, sir, your billing address, please?
Yeah. It's 275 Peachtree.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
PEACHTREELANE
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at Atlanta, Georgia 30374.
The city would be?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay. Hold on. And your zip would be?
What?
It's 30374.
Yes.
Your zip code, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And can you just help me out with your registered email, please?
Yes, it's my name. BUSTERHIGHMAN 69 at yahoo.com.
Okay, right. Have that here. Now, so what I'm going to do for you right now, as I see over here, I've just looked into your case, okay? Now, for this, what I will need to do, I will actually need to go ahead and have a word with my seniors, okay? Because it's a fraud. So I will know how to take this case ahead, okay?
Okay.
It won't take much time. Just give me a while and I'll help you get this sorted. And I believe I'm clear enough to you, right?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just bear with me a moment.
How can you make a day with dumb scammers worse? Dumb AI moderation on TikTok. Oh my gosh. And I don't know where Ben and Tara are, but they're not, I don't think they're online. They're not seeing my messages. So I'm not getting the escalation. So it's still showing me as suspended until the 19th. And I'm getting irritated right now. Goodness gracious sakes alive.
I'm so sorry for keeping you on the line.
Okay. Do you
I
have good
Yes,
news
Mr.
for me?
Hammond. First, yes, I have good news for you. I've had a word with my seniors, and this case, what's going to happen? This case is actually going to be forwarded to the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission. Now, the reason it needs to be forwarded there because this is a fraud attempt which has been made. So you can consider it a good news. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yep. And yep. And moreover, you have a pen and paper handy with you there.
Yes, I do.
All right. Take down my name. It's Blake, Blake, Blake.
Yeah.
And my surname would be Johnson,
Yeah, you
J
gave
O
me your name a
H
while ago. I
N.
already wrote it down.
Okay, you have it as Johston, not Johnston, right?
Yes.
Not Johnston. It's
Yes.
Johnson. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you can take down my direct extension. That would be 359. If ever you would like to go ahead and get in touch with me, you can
Okay.
contact the regions and put in my extension there.
Okay,
Okay.
good. I'll do
So
that.
right now, what I'll be doing is I will actually be forwarding this call to the FTC. I'll be getting you connected there. So you will be receiving a voice automated call that you would hear on your end. Okay. Now, once you go ahead and hear that, okay, you can
Okay.
follow the instructions. So you will be connected for the next available representative there. Okay.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Sure. Spare me a moment and please follow the instructions on the voice automated call.
Okay. It's driving me bananas. Like, I just don't understand, like, why they don't have. I mean, I've been on TikTok for years. Why do they not have someone who will actually monitor?
Now, sir, I would like you to take down this number, please, and note it down.
Yes. Say, wait, start again. What was it? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, what is that? Is that a telephone number? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I've already got it written down.
You've got it written down. So I'll be
Yes.
calling you back from this number right away because it will be our secured line. Okay.
All
Once
right.
you see a ring coming from this number, pick it up right away. Okay.
Okay.
Just hold on one moment. Sure.
I love it when they say right away and then they don't call right away. It's so irritating. Everything is irritating me right now, though, if I'm honest. Um, Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Now I'm just hanging up the other line in the main wall. Okay.
Okay, got it.
Thank you so much. Now, as I explained to you earlier, that what I'll be doing for you is I will get you connected with the Federal Trade Commission. Okay. So spare me a moment while I go ahead and get that done for you, and just follow the instructions there. All right, Mr. Herman.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
I really hope that wasn't the case. I saw that comment about the comment that I made about needs, whatever. I'm not going to say it again because I don't want some other butt hurt. I'm so tired of people being so easily butthurt. They'll let me make fun of everything in the world until it's somebody or something that offends them personally. And then they're like, wee. If you're going to be that easily butthurt, today is not the day. This is not the live stream for you. And I'll just tell you right now. And if you don't like it, just fucking
Federal Trade Commission's Consumer Response Center. To continue in English, press 1. Para continuar en español, el 2. For a list of other languages, press 3.
Jesus, that was loud.
For immediate assistance, visit our website at reportfraud.ftc.gov. In just a few short steps, you can file a report in your own words and receive helpful information, along with a copy of your report. To report fraud now and avoid a wait, go to reportfraud.ftc.gov.
Do I need to go to this
If you are calling
daggum
report
fraud
fraud or
website or what in the
practices to
Sam Hill?
press 1. If your call is being forwarded to a consumer counselor, please provide as much contact information as you are comfortable providing. The information you provide may be shared with other federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies.
I'm not
Although
entering
the
any of this
FTC does
stuff.
not act on behalf of individuals, your information helps us enforce our mission to protect consumers and can lead to law enforcement actions. Your call may be monitored for quality assurance purposes. So that we may continue providing the best possible customer service, you may be contacted by phone and be asked to participate in a customer satisfaction survey. Your participation in this survey is completely voluntary.
Thank you for calling Federal Trade Commission. This is Officer Robin Scott. How can I help you today?
Yes, I'm sorry. What did you say your name was?
Oh, my name is Robin, and this is Federal Trade Commission.
Oh, well, hi, Robin. I got quite a tale for you. I got some email that come to me, and it was I don't know, some charge for like $480 something or other. And then I called the PayPal people, and the PayPal people said something was weird on my account. They'd sent me over to talk to my bank, and I went and talked to the bank, and they was telling me there's all kind of fraud and all this, and they transferred me to you. So here I am. Name's Buster, and last name Highman, Hyman. And I don't know what's going on, but I need somebody to help me. I've been on this for pretty near an hour now, and I ain't getting much help from anybody.
No problem. We are here to help you, and we're gonna do that for you. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
So, Buster, I'm talking to, right? You said your name is?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, Buster. So, what exactly this charge is for that you are concerned about? This $400 charge. What exactly is going on? Can you go ahead and let me know about that?
Well, I don't know what the hell it is. It's some kind of charge for something that I didn't make, and I tried to cancel it, and they said they couldn't do it, and I needed to talk to y'all and all that. So that's what. Here I am.
Oh, let me go ahead and check because this call has been connected to us from your bank, and as you can see, it's the Regions Bank that have connected your call to us, right?
I guess yes.
Let me go ahead and have a word with them. What exactly is going on? Let me get few information, and let me get back to you. Can you hold on for a second, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so inattentive, but I'm trying to work on it from the agency side. Yeah, they put it in there as hate speech and hateful behaviors. And I'm sorry. I'm going to Google something real quick for all of the
All right, Buster, thanks for
dumbasses.
being on the line. As I just talked to your bank and someone is misusing your information. That's the concern that's going on right now. So we have to go ahead and check everything. What exactly this person is doing that? You're a victim of an identification theft. Someone is misusing your personal information and making purchases and making transactions under your name, under your social security number, right?
Correct.
So we have to go ahead and find that. So I need few of your information. I have your first name. You said it's Buster. Last name is Hyman.
Yes.
Do you have any middle initial, Buster?
No, I do not.
No problem with that. What will be a contact number to get in touch with you?
It's the number that I'm calling from. Can you see it in your caller ID there?
Oh, you're not calling me. You haven't called me directly. Your bank connected your call to me.
Okay. Well, did they send you my information?
Look, I have the information. I need to reconfirm that things, and that's the reason I was confirming with you.
Okay. So you need to confirm it with me then. You need me to tell you. Phone.
Do you also have a home phone?
No, this is the only number I got.
And Buster needs to know that who takes care of your thing is just you.
I do. It's just me, 100%.
Anything happened in the past, anything like that before happened to you, any kind of charge that has been deducted out of your bank account or anything happened, any email, suspicious email you have received, anything like that happened to you, any text message, phone calls or anything like that?
No. What?
Yeah, I'm asking, is there anything any happened to you before? Like you received any phone call, any text message, any email that you feel suspicious to you?
No, not at all.
All right. Confirm me the last four digits of your social security number.
3778.
And what will be your
I'm
email
so
address?
irritated right now.
Forward you any kind of documents or anything? What will be your email address, please?
BUSTERHIGHMAN69 at yahoo.com. I mean, I'm so fucking fed up with people being
And what will
such
be your mailing address?
pussies. 275 Peachtree Lane, Atlanta, Georgia, 30374.
Go so that's 275. You said it's Peach Lane Drive, right?
275 Peachtree Lane.
Mm-hmm. Atlanta, Georgia, right?
Yes.
And the zip code be?
Did they not transfer this information to you?
Look, we need to confirm the information. That's the reason I'm
Okay.
asking you. But
Okay. So when I said
I
it
have,
three
I have
times, stop talking. 30374. Do you need me to repeat everything again? Grab you a pencil and a piece of paper, and I'll say it all again. I don't know what in that Sam Hill. Y'all making me repeat everything 14 times. Meanwhile, there's somebody apparently in China that's stealing all my stuff. So I need y'all to step lively. Do something. My heavens.
Look, I'll do something if you're gonna cooperate with me, and that's the reason.
Okay, so how many times do you want me to say my zip code? It's a 5-digit
I
number, for Pete's sake. You work at the Federal Trade Commission, right?
I already have that.
Okay, good. So what else do you need? Come on, let's go, son. Let's get after it.
Look, we're all gonna do at the moment now. I have your name. I have everything that.
Okay, good. So what's the next step? Too many extra words. You got too many words. What is the next step?
The next is that I'll be forwarding your name and your social security to the Social Security Department in order to have a background check. If someone is misusing information, how much information they have and what all these guys are doing with the information as they are trying to charge your bank account. Apart from that, what all things these guys are doing under your name and under your social security number, I need to go and check that first. All right.
Okay.
So that will take us 10 or 15 minutes to go and run a background check.
Okay. So go
Once
do
I
it.
have
Am I going to
both of
sit here?
them-
Am I going to sit here on hold the whole time?
Yes.
Okay, good. Go get after it. Go get it done.
All right. Stay on the line now. Hold on.
I'm really frustrated with the idea that there is literally no vernacular, nomenclature, phraseology that I can't say without somebody getting a toothpick sideways in their ass, and it is just wearing me out. I have a hard enough time. If people get butt hurt over this shit, why are you here? Go watch some kindergarten bullshit on family friendly YouTube. That's not what we do here. And it's just so fucking irritating anymore. Everybody's always offended all the time. Somebody is pissed. Somebody has got their feelers hurt. Just fucking man up, for fuck's sake. And the thing that bothers me is it is not like we are teaching the gospel here on Sunday afternoons. Join us for Pastor Beaver's Sunday service. That's not what we're doing here. I mean, there's cussing, there's weird kink on here. There's, I mean, And the same people, I guarantee you, the same people that got butthurt because I used a word that is literally on Wikipedia. I mean, it's not like, the N word. Everybody's offended by that. I understand that. I don't use that, right? But literally, there's, I did a search for S needs. There's 400 websites and everything else about that very thing. And I just don't understand why people can't just calm the down and just chill. They'll let me talk about Indian, Filipino in this very call. I've talked about Chinese, Filipino, being dumb, being, whatever. But oh my God, I use the description that exists on Wikipedia, or the word that exists on Wikipedia, and suddenly I'm an asshole. And you know what? Screw this asshole. We're going to ruin his and 6 or 7,000 other people's enjoyment. Why can you not just off and go somewhere else? It just pisses me off. I'm so tired of it. No, it's not a scammer. There's a half a dozen little butthurt pussy babies that wanted to go over there and whine. Fucking internet Karens that have nothing better to do. If you don't like the shit that I say, then off and go somewhere else. Well, everything is fucking derogatory now, depending on which butthurt individual you ask. It is literally the description. It is literally, like there's 30 websites that talk about it. And it depends on who you talk to, whether or not it's offensive. If you're offended by it, just off and go away. I just don't get, everybody's got to be some kind of bullshit activist on every thing they hear on the internet. And when my hurts, go away then. I'm so over that. And it's not about politics. It's not about anything else. Because, I seem to remember the word snowflake being thrown around a lot by one side. And then, there's the other side that, I get it. I'm sensitive to other.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Buster.
Yes, I'm here. I'm pretty invested at this point.
Oh, yeah. But we have to wait, as I told you. So it will
Yes.
take 20, 25 minutes more. So make sure you stay on the line.
You're saying 20,
I'll be
25
back.
minutes? Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, that's a far cry from the 10 to 15 you originally told me.
Yeah, I have updated the information. I'm just waiting for the response. The response that I got is 20 to 25 minutes more. That's the reason I was just updating you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, hold on with me now.
Over a word. Anybody that knows me at all, one of my dearest friends since 2002 has a daughter who has Down syndrome. I love the kid. I was there. I was around before she was born. Okay. It's like, I don't care what somebody's orientation is. I don't care what somebody's, if they have some physical, I don't even know what to say. Like, how am I supposed to describe that? And everybody's just so fucking desperate to be butthurt about something. Just, God, man rub some dirt on it and move on. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. God. It ain't gonna be 20, 25 minutes. They'll say that all the time. I'm muted right now, so you obviously can't hear me, but I'll get on there and start, moaning, and he'll come back on. Yeah, that's what I said. And the the R word now is a thing. I understand that. People are, okay. But, there's been an evolution of words, right? What is offends certain delicate sensitivities and what does not, right? So I'm just like, if it is you that is offended by a word, and I don't know that you're going to be offended by the word, is that really my fault? Am I so antiquated? I mean, somebody said Oriental a minute ago in the chat on one of them. I don't remember which one. Somebody called somebody Oriental. A lot of people find that offensive. I get it. That's an antiquated word, and that's not what we say, of Asian descent or whatever. But I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm not, I'm so tired of people's namby-pamby, whiny, see, bullshit. I'm just checking to see if it's put it back up yet. Allowed me to do it again. No. I tell you what, kids, if these suspend me for a week, trust me, they are not going to like what comes after. I mean, I talked to a woman yesterday who is a special needs teacher. That's how she described it. And and that's the thing. Someone just said, I have a special needs son, and I wasn't offended. I guarantee you, the twat waffles that were probably are not even impacted in any way. They just want to regulate what everybody else says all the time. That drives me nuts. Shut the f up. Words hurt. Okay. Really? It's like, here's what frustrates me. Y'all, I have 700,000 followers on that stupid app. And it drives me crazy because how do we not have someone monitoring it's like, if this happens, there should be someone who just kind of watches and says, okay, I see what the AI flagged. A warning would have been perhaps, better. That just drives me bananas. We'll know in a couple of hours on this. They hit me with a warning over information or giving information first. Hang on just a second. I'm going to send a voice message in this deal. So hang on just a second. I'm going to mute y'all for just a second until if this guy comes back, I'll come right on. Just hang tight for just 1 second. Okay, sorry. I just did a voice thing, so I wouldn't have to sit here and type the whole thing. I certainly hope whoever it is, uh, okay, so I'm going to ask right now, Kristen, are you here? Kristen B, your name's at Biermeyer, I believe it is. Are you still watching right now? It was, uh, I said something about special needs, something about, bring your special needs kid to work or something like that. First of all, if someone's offended, I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Okay? I'm with my biggest part of my heart. I'm super sorry. But Jesus in Christ. That's like people coming in and saying, well, you can't say the Lord's name like that. Well, you know what? Here's the thought. Fuck off. Just don't come back. Okay? I'm not going to change everything in the world that I do because you're offended. Okay? And it's just gotten out of hand at this point. Oh me, oh my. And I'm just frustrated with this because this is not the first time this has happened. And I'm just kind of over having to bow to everybody else's shit that they're sensitive about. People say shit that's offensive to me all day, every day. And you know what I do? I just move the fuck on and don't talk to them. You don't like my content, just off and go. I'm not hurting anybody. Fuck. I mean, at the end of the day, how many people am I saving versus hurting? Yeah. I'm going to look at the participants list real quick. Oh, look. Kristen, you got real quiet, hon. That tells me it was you. So here's the deal. Well, who knows? I'm going to push to see if I can find out who it is, and I'm definitely going to ban whoever it was because I'll find it, and I'm definitely going to ban who or block whoever it was on both platforms because I don't need this bullshit in my life. I really don't. So it doesn't matter if Kristen says it wasn't her. I'll take her at her word, but I will find out, and when I find out, hope that it wasn't. So I just, this whole thing just really frustrates me no end. I mean, there's all these people that get on here and do all this stuff that aggressively, consistently. I mean, I have to deal with, I mean, I had 500 and something followers. and new followers, 560 something new followers, and now it's up to 601. And it's still showing me suspended until the 19th. So I don't know. The whole thing just really pisses me off. And I mean, I can go through the list of people that I follow that have followed me, and it's 602 right now. And the second one on the list, is an account that I already removed once because it's an absolute fake account. Who only follows scam accounts, it looks like. And there's one. Kevin Smith. What do you think the odds are that Kevin Smith is a real account? No picture, no nothing. Follows multiple scam accounts. They can't do shit about that. They can't do shit about the 30 imposter accounts that I have right now, but they can moderate the daylights out of me and mine because some pansies got butt hurt over a 2-word phrase that was not directed at them. I just, that frustrates us. That's fine. I got it. I saw that Kristen said she didn't do it. Fine. I'll find out who did, and that'll be a different thing. I mean, this pisses me off because not only is it a huge aggravation, but it costs me money, which more importantly costs intelligence for good money. And that pisses me off. That really pisses me. There's a lot of people that have been pissing me off lately. And I'm going to say it right now. The group that I was involved, and I'll say it because they're probably watching right now. I hope you are, because today's the day. The people that I used to refer a lot of people who needed help to, that I no longer report them to because they're the assholes that excommunicated me from the little bullshit Discord server because they didn't like some of the things that I was doing. God, I hope you're watching right now. If not, I hope somebody sends it to them. You let your ego get in the way of good work. So my suggestion to y'all is just keep watching and watch what happens. Because you're gonna rue the day, not because I'm gonna do anything to you, but because I'm just gonna leave you out. And I could have done so much for you. All of the tens of thousands of dollars that could have gone to you this year aren't. All of your, you talk shit about Pierogi, you talk shit about Kit Boga, you talk shit about so many other scam baiters, and you acted like you are the gatekeepers to all things baiting, and you're not. You don't have your shit together enough to even have a nonprofit organization, which is why you are not getting the tens of thousands of dollars that I'm now giving to somebody else. So save that shit and keep my name out of your mouth, because if you talk about me like you have Pierogi and like you have Kit Boga, trust me, I'm not like them. Sorry. Because I don't just work in the cyber world. I work in the real world with lawyers and real money. Just done for this shit. All right, I got to try and get this asshole back on the phone. What in a Sam Hill is taking these people so dadgum long? My gosh. This shouldn't be this difficult. Let's see if maybe that doesn't pull him up a little bit. I just, I try not to let my emotions get the best of me. And, I do have the word silence tattooed on my arm because I do tend to run my mouth a little bit. But you know what, man? I'm doing way more good than I ever did harm. And it really just pisses me off. And the problem is, on top of everything else, now I'm going to have 400 messages from people. What happened? You were there, right? And I'm not one of these people, like, if somebody comes to me after the fact, because this happens, if somebody comes to me after the fact and said, hey man, I just want to kind of maybe draw your attention to something. Today, in today's live stream, you said X, Y, and Z. My response to that would be, you know what? Upon further reflection, I can see where that might have been offensive. And please understand where my actual heart is. And I would not, in any situation, do that intentionally. And I'm very sorry if you were upset by it. I'll make the effort not to ever say that again. Right. But because people want to act like this, I don't care. I don't care. Well, I'm already down. I mean, dude, this is what I do, and I guarantee you, whoever these little fucking pansies were who reported my live, they're not the people who went on to my post yesterday and say, hey, look, I have to take the day off because I have to be with my family to put my father-in-law, into his final resting place. Those people didn't come and console or offer any condolences or heartfelt warm wishes or any of that bullshit. They're just the consumer of the content who doesn't do anything, doesn't contribute anything. They just want to bitch about what everybody else does because they're useless. I don't know who just said what message I just saw. I really. He's on TikTok. Don't ask what happened to TikTok, though. You'll get attacked. I was in for 5 minutes max and asked. My bad. You won't get attacked for asking what happened. At least not by me. Don't say that's a quick way to get out of that little group, too. I don't know. Hello, sir?
Yeah, hi, sir. This is Ashva.
What?
Yeah, hi. I believe you're talking to Mr. Robin, correct?
Yes.
Yes, he's actually still in touch with the Social Security Department. He's having a word with them, so he just told me to hold the line.
Well, how much longer is it going to be? Because I'm kind of over this wait.
Give me about 10 minutes, sir.
No, I ain't going to wait 10 minutes. Tell him to hurry up. He's got 2 minutes.
All right, definitely. I'll do something about it. Please hold the line.
All right.
Thank you.
Man, everybody gets upset. Everybody gets mad sometimes. And it's just, I just, I'm not one of those people where I'm going to, I don't like to just jump on something like that and just report. I would try to reach out to that person. If I saw that this was a pattern or something that offended me, clearly didn't offend everybody. There were 7,000 people watching that live stream. It didn't offend everybody. There are people in here right now that say, look, I don't even want to say the fucking word now. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Somebody somebody tell me a better phrase than what I said.
Right, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Mr. Robin is just going to be about a minute, sir. He's going to get back to you, right?
Okay.
Just hold the line. I'll get him connected.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
That's fine. I mean, I'm looking at Health and Human Services, and they use the phrase. Everything is freaking offensive to somebody. That's the part that pisses me off. And I mean, like, I make jokes all the time about, like I've had people come to me privately and say, listen, I'm the parent of a trans kid. And I know that what you do on the videos and blah, 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 blah. But I wanted to know, is it something that are you? And I always say, look, at my Christmas party, there's a trans kid that comes every year. There's pictures of me on the internet at drag shows, multiple pictures and videos. I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. I'm on record saying that a million times, right? But if you come to me and you ask me that, or you maybe politely, calmly suggest it, instead of trying to do some radical keyboard warrior bullshit, I'm going to have infinitely more respect for you. But I guarantee you, these kind of people that do this kind of petty bullshit are the cowardice loser that wouldn't dare send me a private message. They would not dare debate me in public or say something in public. They'll just go and be a little whiny bitch and go and report. And if I check my messages and I find someone to say, that was a tacky use of the word. Okay, cool. Were you one of the people that reported me? That's what I'm going to ask. And if they say,
Thank you for staying in the line. This is Robin. I'm back. Is Buster I'm talking to?
yes.
All right, Buster, I have the report. The report doesn't seem so good. Let me just read that back to you, okay?
All right.
What I can see right now at the moment is your information, as I can check, is being used, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's being used by someone in Texas. So have you ever been to the state of Texas?
No.
And do you know what someone with the name of Fredella Fitch?
No, I do not.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and read you what exactly is going on.
Okay,
As
good.
we found fraudulent activities going on under your name, under your social security number. And while investigating, what has been found out that there is an address in El Paso, Texas, that is 6201 First Avenue, El Paso, Texas 78912, was found under your name. So have you ever been, this property belongs to you? Or have you ever been to this site?
No, I just told you I've never been to the state.
Never been there. Because this was a suspicious address, and that address was raided by the U.S. Marshal, as we can check over here, and they have recovered over here several bank accounts and credit card information that is registered under your social security number. And these bank accounts have been used to wire locally and internationally over more than hundreds and thousands of dollars from these bank accounts to narco trafficking countries like Mexico, Colombia, and China.
Okay, well, that ain't me, obviously.
But everything that is showing us over here, it is coming under your name, under your social security number. And you don't remember giving out your social security to anyone, and you haven't been to Texas, as you're telling me, right?
Correct.
So that comes to that you're a victim of an identification theft, as it's been told to us by the Regions Bank. So over here, it's a recorded conversation. We need to record everything because we need to file a case, and we have to prove that you're a victim over here. You're not the one who is doing this illegal activity.
Yeah, it's not me. For the 14th time, it ain't me.
Mm-hmm. So all right. So basically what we're going to do over here now, as you're telling me it's not you, so we have to go ahead and fill up your asset verification form, in which we need to fill out all true belonging that belongs to you, your assets and everything. Once we're gonna have it, we're gonna send that to the Treasury Department in order to get an approval from their side,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can go ahead and help you how to secure your things and everything. All right.
Okay.
So in the asset verification form, the address that you given to us, this property belongs to you. Like you own this property, you rent this property.
What property? The 275?
275.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I rent.
All right.
That way, if they look it up in the property
Any other
address
property
isn't
that
me.
is under your name, or you don't have any property under your name?
I don't have any property under my name. What this guy's going to do
How
is
many vehicles do you
start
have under your
asking
possession?
for all
Like
the
a
things I
car, truck,
own,
anything that
accounts,
you have under your
etc.
possession?
I just have one truck.
And what's the make and the model of that is?
It's a Ford F-150.
All right. Apart from this, how many financial institutes you are banking with currently?
Just one, Regions Bank.
Apart from this, any other bank you are banking with for credit cards, any kind of investments or anything like that? 401k, IRA, stocks, bonds, cryptocurrencies, anything like that?
Well, yeah, I got some of that, but it ain't there. It's at a different. It's at one of them online deals, E-Trade.
E-Trade, you said, right?
Yes.
What do you have with them? You have a bank account with them, or you have an
It's
investment account with them?
it's an investment account.
You personally take care of it, or you have a financial advisor on that?
No, I take care of it myself.
That's perfect. So you have two financial institutes, a Regions and an E-Trade. Nothing apart from that, right?
Yes.
Okay. The Regions Bank that you have, which kind of account do you have with them? Is it a checking account do you have with them, or a savings account? What kind of account do you have?
At which one?
The Regions I'm talking about.
Regions. Regions is it's a checking account and a savings account. And the checking account's got they had me to look it up. It's got about $2,900 in it, and the savings account's got just short of $472,000 in it.
You said $472,000, right?
Yes.
What about this E-Trade that you have? Which kind of investments you have with them? Like it's in stocks you have bonds with them. What do you have? Exactly?
There's a whole bunch of stuff, stocks
No,
and
I said don't ask. I'm asking you what kind of investment is it? Is it a 401k? Is it an IRA with them? Is it
no,
a
it's
bond?
just investments.
But there must be a kind of investment. Which
It
kind
is
of
an
investment do you have
investment account. It is not a 401k. It is not an IRA. It is not green eggs and ham. It is an investment, a personal investment account. It is diversified and it has a lot of stuff in it. Do you want me to just break it all down for you? I don't know what the hell this has to do with me getting a refund for $459 or whatever it was. My goodness.
No issues. You can just tell me the value for that. What is the value for that? Is
It's
the E-Trade account?
930 something thousand. I don't know exactly.
Alrighty. So let me update that and send this to the Treasury Department. And for the next step, we need to wait to get an update from them. Because
Okay.
right now, what exactly is going on, you need to understand that, Buster. Your identity is in breach. Okay, you're a victim of an identification theft. All your information that you have is not secured. Someone is having a complete access to your information, creating fake bank accounts under your name and the information, and using those bank accounts for money laundering. And these amounts, they are money laundering to narco trafficking countries, basically. So which is illegal. I believe you know that. So we have already updated these things to the SSN, the Social Security Department. It's already been done to the Treasury Department and to the FBI. So right now we have to secure your identity so that anything that happens under your name or under your social security numbers does not backfire to you. All right? and it
Mm-hmm.
can be proved that you are not doing these kind of illegal activities. Someone else is misusing your information. So right now we cannot trust anyone apart from you. Okay. So make sure whatever things that are going to be shared to you on this record conversation, you need to keep things private and securely with yourself. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Because anyone can be the person. Okay. Because many times, let me also tell you, many times what happens is the banks do your banking with. Okay. The person, the bank, you go and you open a bank account, you give all your information to them. Even they have your information to online access and everything. So many times we have found out the person from the bank is involved to pass on the information of their customers on dark web for sake of some money so that they can get some money and they just share the information of their customers. So
Mm-hmm.
there might be a highly possibility and chances that someone from the bank might be involved in this kind of case of yours too. All right.
Okay.
Look, we totally believe you, but you know that the courthouse only believes on the evidence. But as you're claiming that all this information is false, like you haven't created this bank accounts and you're a victim over here, we trust you for that. But you need to cooperate with us, and then only we can go ahead and help you out to save your things. All right?
Okay. Any day now, I'm sure we'll get it started. You just let me know.
We have to start it today by today itself.
Okay,
How are we going to go ahead
good.
and start that? Let me tell you. First of all, we will be going ahead and we will be creating a secure bank account for you. Because whatever assets that you have under your name or under your social security number, we're going to go ahead and freeze everything. Because once we're going to freeze all these bank accounts, the bank accounts created by this fake person or this imposter or the hacker who has the information will not have any kind of access to these funds because these accounts is already having hundreds and thousands of dollars in it. Once we're going to freeze all these bank accounts, what will happen? This person will might try to call the bank or will might try to go to the bank in order to unfreeze these bank accounts to get the access to the funds that is in the bank account at the moment. All right. But
Okay.
once we're going to do that, if we're going to try to do that, we can easily get this location and we can catch them. Because right now they have a source of money and they do not like stay at one location. They roam around from one place to another. And that's the main concern is. In order to catch them, we have to do it. But before we're gonna go ahead and do that, because once we're gonna freeze every assets of yours, what happens is
You're not gonna
whatever
freeze on
funds
my
that you
ass.
want to
You're not gonna freeze my assets.
look, we have to freeze
You're
everything.
not
That's what I'm
gonna.
telling you.
You're not gonna. You're not gonna do it. Because I'm gonna.
That's the reason.
I've already got somebody on the way to the bank right now to pull it out. Every last dime
Who
of it.
who is going to the bank?
Well, that don't matter, does it? You ain't gonna
It
freeze.
matters.
You ain't gonna freeze nothing of mine.
Look, we have to do that, and that's the process. We're gonna have to do it.
Well, it's not gonna happen because the money's gonna be gone by the time you freeze whatever you think you're gonna freeze. There's somebody down there getting a cashier's check here in the next few minutes.
Uh, I'm really sorry, I didn't get it. What you said about the
I said
cashier?
there's
I didn't
somebody
get it.
on their way down there to get a cashier's check for everything right now.
But how someone can get a cashier's check on behalf of you if it's your bank account?
Well, because in the 30 minutes that you've had me on hold, I was able to call the bank and tell them I wanted a cashier's check to empty out my account. And I told them who was on their way down there to get it, and I was to hand it over to them.
I don't think the bank does work like that.
I beg your pardon?
I don't think the bank is going to work like that.
Well, I think the bank already has worked like that, friend. You're not familiar with my bank.
Look, we are the Federal Trade Commission. We are familiar with every bank, the process and everything.
Okay, well then maybe if you the Federal Trade Commission, you probably ought to work faster than you do because that money's already going to be gone by the time y'all start, doing anything. Because with your 30-minute holds and your 45-minute speeches about all the things you're gonna do, I'm actually getting things done.
And what about the E-Trade? What are you going to do with that?
What do you mean? Same thing. Of course, they'll have to just send that to me.
It's not possible for you to get a check in 30 minutes in the E-Trade.
Well, no, but you can't do nothing with it either.
We can. Who said that we cannot do anything?
What do you want to bet me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Well, what do you want to bet me there, sport?
Look, if you want to go ahead and help, if you want me to go ahead and help you out with the situation, I can. But if you want to go ahead and do things by your own, because we told you not to discuss anything to anyone, and you're doing.
You didn't
by
tell
your
me to
own.
not discuss anything with anyone. You didn't tell me that at all.
I already explained that.
No,
to
you
I
did
already
not.
told
No,
you.
you didn't. I don't understand why you feel the need to lie right now. You didn't tell me anything of the sort.
Why should I get a lie to you? It's a
I don't
recorded
know. That's
conversation.
what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know why you would.
I told you already that keep things private with yourself.
You didn't tell me that.
I just told you.
No, you didn't. I don't know
Look,
why.
the thing is that are you trying to get from the situation? Are you the one who is funding these narco trafficking countries? I think so.
Wait a minute.
think
Who
you're not
said
the
something about
responsible.
narco trafficking? That's nonsense. You know better than that.
I think you're thinking you're too smart to do things, right?
Okay. Well, what exactly do you intend to do? I mean, you've spent an hour and a half on the phone with me, and I mean, I don't see any progress on your end. You telling me about some address in El Paso I ain't never been to.
The information has found over there. That's the reason I'm giving you the details.
Well, when do you propose you was going to do that? Because I mean, you know, time's a wasting. If I had to depend on you to get my money safe, I mean, I'd be in a world of hurt. It's a good thing you don't drive ambulances. They'd be dead bodies all over everywhere.
I didn't get that. What you said?
What?
I didn't get that. What you
I
said?
said it's a good thing you don't drive ambulances because they'd be bodies everywhere because it takes you so long to get anything done.
Look, we have to follow the protocols. There's a procedure
Okay.
to do that.
Well,
Straight away,
you
I
follow
cannot
your
go and give you any
protocols, and I'm
answers.
gonna follow mine. So
Look, let me give you a straight away answer. If you want a straight away answer, let me go ahead and give you that. All right. End of the conversation. I'm going to give you the exact thing that you need to do.
okay,
Whatever assets that you have under your name, under your social security number, we have to freeze it. And you want us to go ahead and help you with your
Okay.
money, with your assets. So you
okay.
have to
Well, I tell
surrender
you
your
what,
funds.
then I tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and give me those account numbers and see how well that works?
What account numbers you want?
The ones that you said you're going to freeze. Go ahead and tell me those account numbers real quick.
We're going to freeze every account that is under your name, under your social
Yes,
security
I
number. What
got
do you
that.
want?
Go ahead and tell me. Go ahead and tell me any of my account numbers. I'd love to hear them.
Why do you want that list of accounts? I'm not talking about just your account, 2 accounts, 3 accounts. There are more than 22 bank accounts.
Okay, we'll freeze them all because I just checked and you haven't gotten anything. You haven't done anything to my checking account or my savings account.
Fine. It's lovely talking to you. Have a good day now. Bye.
Hey, wait a minute. No. Don't you go anywhere because we're not even close yet.
Because it means that
What? Huh? I'm calling him again on his.
Jack customer you have called is unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message
Oh, he turned
after
off
the
his
tone.
phone. You didn't think you were going to get rid of me that easy, did you? His number's posted. There. Okay, so let me do this because I feel like I need to do this right now. Because they've still got me showing as suspended. You know, and here's the deal. I'm not mad at TikTok. I'm frustrated a little bit, but I'm not mad at TikTok. I get during just about every live stream, I get one of these warnings for giving away personal information. I'm not giving away personal information on TikTok. I never have. Not one time ever. Haven't done it. And they get that wrong every single time. Okay. Here's what frustrates me. The fact that they gave me a warning for doing that, no warning whatsoever for whatever this other thing I allegedly did, that this hate or I think they said hate speech or something like that, whatever it was. Okay. No warning. Why? And every single day when I get the warning for the personal information thing, I go in and I say, I didn't do that. And then they go, oh, okay. And then it's fine. This, no warning, no nothing, just boom. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to um, invite everybody over to the or to the YouTube right now. And let's see what happens. Let me do one thing. Do one thing. There we go. Hey guys, Crybaby's got me. Wait, let me do. I don't want to say. Hey guys, Crybaby's got me suspended from my live stream. If you want to have some real fun, come over to YouTube. It's Ruck Fobocalls right there on my hat. And hey guys, Crybaby's got me suspended from my live stream. If you want to have some real fun, come over to YouTube. It's I'm gonna put that in my story. There it is. And we'll see what happens. 2,311 people is what was there. And let's see what happens. Of course, just in time for the cleaning lady to have the vacuum right there. But what are you going to do? 2,311. Oh, there's already more people here. I'm not going to use my wife's account. I mean, you know, I should be able to use any of the 30 imposter accounts that TikTok, for whatever reason, refuses to regulate. So, no, I love TikTok. I absolutely love TikTok. And I just, we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens when they come over here. Yeah, yeah, I know. So, that's unfair. Because if anybody thought that was being mean, and like, here's the deal. Here's some life lessons from Doc. I'm sorry, the cleaning lady's like right there. She'll be gone in just a minute. So if y'all hear that in the background, I'm sorry. So here's the deal. Life lessons from Uncle Doc. Maybe grow a pair and come to me privately and go, hey, here's a thought. I know you probably didn't mean anything by it, but, maybe don't use that phrase. Don't use that word. Okay, my first question is going to be, what's the alternative? What should I say instead? Right? I mean, I'm aware of the N word. I'm not supposed to say that. I know I'm not supposed to say, COLORED, because that was the 50s or whatever. You know, I know alternatives that are apparently safe. What is the alternative for the things that the United States government, the Texas government, and 40 other websites have online? What's appropriate? What should I say instead? And if they gave me something, I would consider that. It might not have been a follower. No, it probably wasn't a follower. It's some random ass. Mods can pin on YouTube. Yes, I have already contacted the agency. I think they're looking at it. The thing is, it's different, neurodivergent. Do here's a thought. Would the person that I was speaking to at the time have understood what neurodivergent meant? Would they have had any concept of what that meant? Probably not, right? And I mean, I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just, I legit don't know. Yeah, don't. I mean, don't intentionally offend, like the R word, right? And I mean, I, I will absolutely admit, is this something that I've used in the past? Of course, because I was a kid once, and whatever. And it wasn't until um not that long ago that word wasn't acceptable anymore. But in this ever evolving world of what's acceptable, I mean, I'm sorry, I can't fucking keep track of everybody's words that trigger them. And is it really my responsibility to make sure that you're not triggered on everything all the time ever? And I don't think that's true, especially in a comedy environment, you know? It was definitely the context, not the word. Great. What would have been a better word? I am neurodiverse. Sometimes the jokes just write themselves. Sorry. Um, I can't even read the comments. They're going so fast right now. Yeah, TikTok shut me down. Some crybabies got their feelers hurt and got their panties twisted and decided to report me for saying two words that, although they are widely accepted in virtually every website I can find, um, the 40 websites, 30, 40 websites that I found just with a simple Google search, there was one that vaguely mentioned that it could be misconstrued. Globally challenged. Holy shit. The appeal's already been done. They've already declined the appeal, and they're saying I'm not going to be on for a week. So, I mean, good news, YouTube. Build the YouTube channel. I mean, we've probably added quite a few so far today. Let me see where we're at on YouTube right now. Your channel. Oh, yes, we've added quite a few people on the YouTube channel today. So, I mean, I suppose that if there's anything, if there's any positive things that have come out of today, that's going to be it. I'm done making calls. I'm not going to do it anymore. Yeah, silver lining. Yeah, I don't think it'll last a week. I mean, they'll probably give me a 24-hour deal or something like that. But it's like, I've never been in trouble for this before. So it's like, you know, I think they would have reported no matter what you were. Yeah. I mean, truth be told, if you want to be offended, it's easy. It's not hard. If you're one of those fucking pansies that, just gets butthurt all the time, you're going to find something to be offended by. And that's just a fact. It sucks, but, I'm sorry. Your fragility has taken over your being. I'm truly sorry about that. But it's not my job to, I try to be sensitive to everything. Like, and I'll use an example, okay, that is something I've talked about in the past, and I've talked about it earlier. I have friends, like friends, my friends that are trans, right? They know where my heart is. If I said anything that offended them, they would say, "You know what? I know where your heart is." And, you know, maybe give this some thought or, something along those lines, right? That's totally fine. But they also, they didn't just immediately leap to, "Oh, well, clearly you're a phobe." No, I'm not. You know, I just I just don't understand it. Trans isn't the same thing as special needs, bro. Oh, I'd love to hear this, Sonia. Tread lightly. Are you going to tell me something about a choice? Are you going to have that argument with me? Because that would be a really bad idea. From an autistic individual, the only thing that offended me was spitting my coffee on my iPad. And I mean, look, I understand. Thank you for saying that. And I appreciate that input. The only thing that I would encourage people is just, um, try to consider, is there another way to go about it? Because think of how many people aren't going to be exposed to new content today who might get scanned for their life savings because one or, however many people it was got offended over a phrase that was not said. Yeah. I see the message you sent me, Dale. Yeah, I mean, I think I had one removed one time. I'm looking at this. I'm seeing the message you guys are sending. And I'm not going to immediately just go and just ban people because a lot of this shit gets lost in context. Clearly, I think we've demonstrated that today. But by the same token, I want people to really take a long, hard look at, if you're not offended by all of the other things that I say, but you're offended because it's perhaps close to you, this is not the show for you. I've talked about the fact that I make fun of myself more than anybody else. I poke fun at my own inadequacies and insecurities and failings as much or more than anybody else. And I don't report me. Yeah, send me a message, like maybe instead of just being a little butthurt whiny baby that reports something. Thank you, Ashley. That's very kind of you as well. And I'm not saying you have to agree with me, right? You are perfectly entitled to your opinion, your feelings, and all whatever. But maybe don't fuck it up for the rest of us because you're offended. No, I'm not banned for good. I got some bullshit suspension. So, can y'all just stop, please, and be respectful? Who? Develop. Well, here's the thing. I mean, y'all know that I have OCD, right? And that I'm ADHD AF, right? Y'all know that. I mean, so we all have our thing or things. So it's kind of like, I make jokes about them all the time. Idiot or dumbass. Well, then I get yelled at because I cuss too much. We've already had that one covered. And you can't say idiot because that's insensitive. And it's like, there you go, Micah. Thank you for stepping up and saying that. And she will I told you guys earlier, people have come to me privately and said, I just want to know that I'm in a safe space and blah, blah, blah. And then I show them, here's proof that you're in a safe space and that I'm 100% an ally. Thank you for saying that, Mike. I appreciate that. No, I'm not going to Twitch. I'm not doing anything. MOTP stands for man of the people. It's trademarked. That's another thing TikTok doesn't protect me from. People stealing my shit all the time. Regardless of what we feel, 6 times 5 to abide by the rules. Sure, by the rules. And TikTok needs to abide by the law, copyright, trademark law, but they don't. So fuck it, right? I mean, here's the deal, y'all. Whatever money I would have made today, and I made some already, but whatever money I would have made today, and it would have been a fairly substantial amount in a lot of people's eyes, they lost it themselves too. So that not smart. And who loses? Well, the charity that I give 10% of it to loses. All the people who could have potentially been saved by getting to watch the content, they all lose. That's kind of a pisser the way I see it. Yeah, more, like I said, it's more YouTube followers. So fist bump. Look up, wake up. That's cute. Thank you. Can you make a backup TikTok? I have. And I'm not going to go. No. I'm not going to. TikTok wants to ban the account that makes them so much money. Then no, they'll just have to do without that money. And I know I'm not like the biggest creator in the world. I don't make all the money, but it's their money they lost too. Because a handful of little butthurt whiny bitches wanted to complain about something that really wasn't that fucking bad. Oh, well, holy shit. Candy, thank you so much. I just saw that. I don't know how I didn't notice it because it's bright red when it came across. I must have just missed it. Yeah, it's not hate speech if you are neurodivergent. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, I was giving myself hate speech. Yeah. Can we see what you got in the mail? This is supposed to be a prawn. It's actually a lobster, but it was meant to symbolize the prawn. And then we got corn. And then we got an ultra beaver. It looks a bit like the what the hell was the thing called from Caddyshack? Gopher. But if we kill all the gophers, yeah, it's not gonna matter. I'll make a TikTok about it, and it'll do well. No, I don't even care. Let TikTok work it out. They're gonna lose. If they actually make this last a week, they're gonna lose a shit ton of money. And whatever. Good news to YouTube. YouTube's gonna do some real good stuff. So thank you, Ashley and April. Guys, please understand, this is not an appeal to get that kind of stuff. I assure you it's not. I'm just, like I say, my agency's working on it, and it is what it is and shall forever be. There's 342 comments. And here's the thing, I'm not even going to respond to all those 342 comments, because the overwhelming majority of them, what happened? And I guarantee you, in describing what happened, somebody will get offended. And why does this keep doing this? I mean, especially the thing that kind of bugs me is the fact that I've never had that issue before, and no warning, no nothing. Just one time somebody gets butthurt and whatever. I mean, now I know I sure as fuck won't ever say that again. That much I can promise you. So, I mean, I guess on some level, the jackasses that reported it get a win. So chalk that up, but don't let me find out that it was you, because you won't ever have to be bothered with it again. I can guarantee you that much. And this is, I always try to, oh God, there's already 64 comments on. Switch over. Everybody, it's all this. The comments are all the same. The comments are all like, I'm already going to YouTube. Sorry, TikTok, about your losses. Holy shit, Carrie, thank you. And Nicola, thank you so much. Guys, I promise you, like I said, this is not an appeal for y'all to like do anything, or it's just part of it is me ranting, and you just have to endure it. And I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, it is what it is. So it's just like I said, it's a frustrating thing, and I have no choice but to embrace it and do the thing. Now it's the real problem is going to be, at a time when TikTok needs advocates who are actually doing something really positive on their app. Am I really the guy you want to pick on? I mean, they let that, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say her name. They let some female on that's very clearly, I see people that are clearly not well, not right in the head. Not right in the head, like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And they're on there every day, and they allow it. And they cuss and they rant and they rave. Like, I try to kind of tether my cussing a little bit, not always, but most of the time. I don't post TikToks that have cussing in them. I try to edit them. But the people that cuss all the time, the people that are very clearly mentally ill to the point that they are physically sick, they have, disorders and things. They allow them to have huge numbers of followers and live streams. And yeah, thank you, Denise. I'm not going to say any names, Essence. Yeah. Yeah, I'll see how it gets worked out, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm just, like I said, I'm a little frustrated with it. But I mean, there's nothing else. I learned a long time ago, from one of my friends who was in recovery. I'm scared to say the A word now. But she's in recovery, and they said, learn to understand. If you can't control a circumstance, don't fret. Don't worry about it. Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family, brother. And I don't, because I just kind of released this a little bit. Now it's TikTok's problem and y'all's, and that sucks. I hate that for y'all, but it's nothing I can do about it. I've done everything I can do, and now it's just up to the powers that be that want to do something. I'm just upset that the charity loses, and you guys all, or, not you guys, but a lot of people got robbed. Tens of thousands of people got robbed of, a good time and education. A lot of elderly people who might have been saved probably won't now. That bothers me more than anything else. So I've done the thing. I've had my own platform. I've done the whole thing. There's a big part of me that says what I'm going to do is to just, I won't post content. And as long as I'm suspended, I just won't post content. You're going to lose all that too. And then everything I do will be over here on YouTube. Thank you, Debs. I don't need to stop today. No, I'm absolutely choosing that, Jaden. Absolutely choosing that. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you, Sunbo. Yeah. I could still make calls, but I'm not going to. I'm done for the day. I'm going to go eat because I haven't yet. I was anxious to get in here and do some amazing things today, but because of a handful of jackasses, I'm not. So I just wanted to come on here because I know people will come to the YouTube wondering what happened and so on. So the content that I was going to post on TikTok, I think I'm going to start posting it on YouTube for a little bit and see how that goes. And I'll post some new creative content, and I'll post a thing on TikTok that explains what happened. And then if people want to comment on that and like it and whatever, and it'll be 1 minute and 1 second. So it qualifies for me getting paid. And then we'll see what happens. So I appreciate all you guys, unholy, all y'all. I really do. And listen, I'm gonna work to find out who it was that actually reported the account. Not because I necessarily want retribution or whatever, but because I want to know exactly how that made sense. That was the best way to handle it. So thank you, Heather. Yeah. I appreciate you, Mary. I do. So I'm gonna sign out. And thank you, Denise. I'm gonna say it. I'm not feeling it today. I'm going to say it. Love yourselves and love each other. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that we can overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective if we just do those 4 simple things. Love yourselves and love each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central, one way or the other. TikTok, we'll just have to see. All right. Thanks to everybody. I appreciate y'all. And hopefully the butt hurts will, their life will get better and they have something better to do. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow.